Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. Jess here. Welcome to your weekly collective intuitive energy healing. This is for February 19th to the 25th. This is going to be falling under a powerful full moon. How are you guys feeling? If you're new, welcome. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. The way this works for my weeklies, you guys, is I pull 3 tarot cards, and I pull from the Shadowscapes Tarot currently. And this just sets the tone for the healing. And then I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. And if you're new to Reiki, welcome. It's a harmonious energy healing modality. It will never deplete. It will never cause harm. It has nothing to do with my energy at all. I'm just a conduit. It does have to do with your willingness to collaborate with the Reiki, knowing that a lot of this healing happens in that 95% part of us that we are unaware of, the subconscious. That doesn't mean that you won't receive conscious experiences like epiphanies or emotional releases, tinglies, temperature changes, tension, all sorts of things. You might just feel relaxed. You might fall asleep. Whatever happens is exactly what's supposed to happen for you. What's really beautiful about this work is that it's really powerful, and it can work from a long, long distance away. And it is just as powerful as if I were in the room with you. And what's beautiful about these pre-recorded videos is if you feel called, you can come back and get another layer of the healing or get another message that you didn't receive before. So, how are you guys doing? Lots of transition and change for a lot of us. Man, the collective is really exploding with that, with transformation. How did the new moon feel for you guys on the 9th? That one was really beautiful. As always, I'm going to be saying 2024 is fast forward movement. We are not in any sort of retrograde really until this summer. So in all of this review that we've had, all of this restricted, pressurized energy, it's really different right now. And that's not good, bad. It's just pressure as opposed to moving, lots of movement. So that's manifesting to everyone differently. How is it manifesting for you? I'm curious. Okay, let's pull 3 cards. 3 cards to support the collective in this healing for the 19th to the 25th. And the 24th will be our full moon. If you're interested, the peak of that energy, I believe, is in the States is early in the morning, like 5:30 a.m., anywhere from 4 to 6:30 a.m. maybe. 3 cards. All right, we got one, and it's a big one. Let's get 2 more, you guys. How are you guys doing? I know some of you have really been going through it this past year or 2 or 3 or 4 years, but like I just feel so strongly like gosh, so many of you are going internal, doing that beautiful work. Holy smokes. Okay, all these cards started to fly out. This one was next. I'm just seeing if we're just getting new cards or more cards than usual. Okay, we're getting 4 instead of 3 this time. Really big messages though, you guys. Wow. I just love the cards that came out and what I was just saying about transition, change, what you guys have been through. Very first card, death. I think I say this every time this card is pulled. I love this death card because it's immediately this powerful phoenix rising. It's so gorgeous to me. Remember, death doesn't always have to be bad. My words just glitched there. I'm feeling a little bit of buzzed energy from you guys, tripping over words. I'm also picking up on some throat chakra stuff. Okay, we'll get there. We also got the star. What a gorgeous card of healing. We got the Knight of Pentacles. And we got the Fool. Some of you are really coming into your own. And I'm feeling this like like a finally kind of energy for some of you. How beautiful. It might just be as simple as like, finally I'm able to feel a different perspective or see a different perspective on the way I view myself. Or finally my schedule's just a little lighter and I feel like I can manage it a bit more. Or finally, like I just had one crisis after the other, and like it's really nice to have some time to not have that, like that's kind of what I'm feeling. But for some of you, it's even bigger, possibly on the external, like finally I got that promotion, or I got that job, or I was able to let go of that toxic work experience or relationship or home or environment of some kind. So, okay, cool. The messages are going to continue to come in. So let's just prep for Reiki, you guys. I am just feeling so like smiley with you guys today. I'm feeling very maternal towards you too. Like you have worked so hard, and I just want to give all of you a big old hug. So that's why I'm feeling just a little more smiley, goofy. I'm feeling some warm tinglies, but I'm going to get to why in a second. Let's take a breath and just really get present with our bodies. We don't have to work when we receive Reiki. Just give yourself that gift of your own presence and your own acknowledgement. And we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Yes, I'm feeling now. Everyone's going to be really different. You might be at different phases of this, okay? But what I'm feeling in terms of the energy is that this death process, whatever has ended, has been recent or is like currently ending. And we're in the middle of the energies of the death and the star simultaneously. And this brings me back to one of my weeklies a while ago, which was holding the ending and the beginning at once. Some of you are still deep in that because it's not an ending that was really abrupt. Like some logistics had to go through. And with this Knight of Pentacles, talk about logistics. He is slow and steady. He's the slowest knight, but does he do it right? You know what I mean? So I'm getting this slower than we might want it to be kind of energy, but that it's being done well because it's too important for us to just rush through this. Like I'm even getting like a strategy kind of energy and like an encouragement, especially when you're getting towards the end of it and you might start to go like, okay, I'm just ready for it to be done. Be present. Be present in whatever this is. I hope this is making sense and resonating because I'm just saying it. But be present in it. And because even right towards the end of it, there might be something that you could just kind of like shut down or let go of, or just be like, I just want to be done, and act a little impulsively. But what's interesting is I'm also getting with some of you this energy of like almost not even fully believing that it is ending or that it has ended, or that it's going to happen, because you're getting this encouragement to continue to dive forward into this ambiguous new beginning. And I mean, the Fool is the very beginning of the tarot. It is zero. It is 0 point energy. It's new beginner's mind. It's going now and thinking later, but it doesn't worry me, because this logistics energy has been so well thought out. Now, for some of you, you're already in this and you're like, yes, I understand. For some of you, you're being encouraged to continue to really be meticulous with all of the details, and to really not overly obsess or ruminate, but just to really pay attention to when you might be just like, okay, I'm done with that. I'm over it, and like throwing it out the window and maybe missing some details that could be really beneficial for you. Because to me, it really feels like a very healthy closing of a chapter, tying up loose ends in a really healthy way, also honoring yourself in the process, feeling all the feelings that come with that. Understanding too that some of you have done so much work, that you've grown so much, in the sense that, like, for example, there might be some things about this ending that in the past would have really hurt you, and they don't hurt you as deeply. Like, you're acknowledging them, but they're not taking you down. And that's really awesome. Like, instead, we're seeing the lessons. Now, again, some of you are doing this, some of you are being encouraged to think this way or to do this, to really go, wow, look at the lessons I learned from that experience. And to, even if there's some deep regret, because I feel that with some of you, to not sink into that energy quite so much anymore, because I feel like you've already done it enough. And to really go, this is going to make me better than ever. It's just making me a better person. It's going to make me be able to love myself in a better way. It's going to help me to be of service to others in a much deeper, more beneficial and profound way. And I might not know what's coming. I might not know what's coming, but I know that it's what's supposed to come. Like, I'm feeling some of you, again, I'm sorry to be repetitive, some of you, you're in this, and this is validation for you to really continue to move those energies through. And some of you are being encouraged. I don't know what's coming, and yet I'm at peace. I don't know what's coming, and yet I have faith and I trust in what's greater than me and what is me, which in my opinion is the same thing. I have this unwavering trust and faith that this is the right path. And I have to say, guys, I rarely will bring up the word manifestation to you guys, and it's not because I don't believe in it, but it's just because I have a very hard time with things that have been very oversaturated on social media and are being used by certain people to kind of capitalize on it and make money off of it. So I will only ever speak to the energies, right? But when you sit in this incredible trust and faith, regardless of your knowledge of knowing what's coming up, when we can really sit in trust and faith while living in ambiguity, that is the energy of manifestation. You see what you want to see, and then that energy, just knowing and being curious too, right? Because what you're doing there, you guys, is relinquishing control, right? Because it is not about us forcing our will into this. And I'm sorry if I'm getting kind of preachy, but this is how your guides are coming through and wanting to speak to you. Spirit is going, no, like some of you have really figured this out and understood this and are living in this, like, I don't know why I'm so calm. Like in the past, I would be freaking out in this kind of energy, but I'm good right now. Beautiful. If you're not there, no right or wrong, right? But maybe it's a message of coming into practicing trust and faith a little bit more. And that doesn't mean sitting back and submitting, right? But if you have already done your visualizations, really clearly said what you want in your life, taken inspired action to do so, then we can fuel that all with, I'm going to trust in the fact that this is right, that this is what I'm supposed to do. And if that doesn't feel right, right? Like if you're trying to say that or asking yourself that and something in your body goes, that doesn't feel right, then good. Listen to that. I just saw 1111. Listen to that as you see what path is correct for you. Listen to your body, right? Like before we tapped into this healing, it was about being present with ourselves. Let's tap in with the chakras, you guys. We haven't even gotten there yet. Chakras. I was saying before throat chakra, my throat chakra feels fiery right now. That is really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I'm picking up on a little heart hurt, picking up on some throat, some heart, a little bit of sacral. I want to focus on this throat first, okay? I believe that some of these endings, obviously, some endings come with some heart pain. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that some of you recently or are about to really unlock and release some stuff out of your throat chakra. Like maybe you've been holding in some truths for a long time and it's time for you to speak them, stand up for yourself, things like that. So I'm just going to focus on that throat first, okay? Yeah, because it's feeling quite achy and fiery. Some of you have already said it. Some of you really need or want to say something and it hasn't happened yet. So wherever you are in that phase, we're just going to support. We're going to support that throat chakra, your truth, your ability to express yourself. And that's not just through speaking. I don't know, someone needed to hear that, I think. You might bring your breath focus into your throat, your entire neck, front, sides, back. You're not trying to change or manipulate or force anything. You're just going to be present with your throat right now. Curious. Holy smokes, you guys. Yeah, some of you have a really big throat release coming. You're being encouraged. It's time. It's time. You know, let me also say this, guys. Sometimes those throat buildups, we suppress them because we don't want to come off as mean or unkind or something like that. And I want you to be really, really honest with yourself and ask yourself, am I an unkind person? Right? Do I have the power to choose the words that come out of my mouth while still being able to fully express myself? Right? There's a difference between really speaking your truth and standing up for yourself, being blunt and honest, and then being mean or hateful, right? So some of you I think are kind of teeter-tottering with that. Yeah, it's like right there. It's right about to come out. Some of you, it's happened and you're feeling a bit fatigued and raw there and you need some time to integrate and allow it to settle down and disperse. So whatever phase you're in, as we continue to do this, guys, I want you to imagine when that area needs some healing, and you can do this right now as well. I want you to imagine blue, almost kind of sparkly light just coming and coating your throat. You could even imagine like you're drinking it down, or that it's an energy orb resting in the center of the throat chakra. And it's just emitting this amazing, warm, cleansing light that will promote the healing that you individually need. Will always promote harmony, okay? It's always going to bring harmony. So that might come in the form of a release first and an integration. It might be that you've already released and we're just calming it. What do you need the most? I think only you know. But again, the Reiki knows. Yeah, so the Reiki's going to do its thing. Let's practice that trust and faith. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Yeah, and yeah, that's good because the other chakras are starting to talk a little bit more. I start to feel your solar plexus starting to fire up like, oh yeah, my power. Oh yeah, that's me. Okay, good. I'm enough, right? I'm confident. I'm worthy. And this heart stuff, guys, I'm not too worried about because I think it's all incredibly conscious. And as long as you sit with your feelings and honor your emotions regarding whatever this ending was or is, um, then you're going to be gravy. Okay, you're going to be great. Just honor yourself. Be really gentle with yourself in the process. Let me know in the comments, what is your ending, and do you know what your beginning is right now? What's going on? What's your ending and what's your beginning? Yeah, throat chakra release. And that sacral is just that inner child curiosity and your creative energy starting to pop up, going like, hey, I'm ready to jump. You gotta tell me. You gotta let me know when it's time. You have the choice. Yeah. And then the heart, I know some of you are going through some really deep heart healing here, or you have been. Like in this process, you may have been reminded of some old wounds that are kind of like, it feels like they're coming back, but you're not regressing. I feel like that's been a previous message, maybe last week. I also am getting a strong message for some of you guys. If you haven't already, or even if you have, check out your February sign healings again, or for the first time, your sun, moon, rising, or if you just feel called to one, because some of those messages might be more resonant now. Yeah. This is cool, guys. What powerful cards. Death, Star, and the Fool all in there. And then this honestly is the one that to me provided comfort. Going, no, we're not actually gonna leap off of a cliff. Right? And like fall to our depths, because we are doing strategic planning here and we are taking our time, because whatever this is incredibly important. Like some of you for the first time are thinking this way because it is that important. It is beautiful, you guys. Wow. So let's take a breath in together. And I want you to really guide this in terms of what color visualization you'd like to see. I'm going to focus actually, and I know this is a little different from what I normally do. I'm going to focus on the sacred violet flame. The sacred violet flame of Sophia. And this flame is going to come down and really transmute anything that seems distorted for us as we take our final breath together. You could focus on blue for that throat chakra, green for the heart. You could focus on white crystalline light coming into your body and cleansing and charging you. I want you to think of your own thing, okay? We're going to exhale, relax our body, get all the air out, and let's take a slow, relaxed inhale in through the nose. Hold at the top and relax your body and imagine whatever color light you can do, the violet sacred flame, white, blue, whatever you need, and it's coming into you, it's engulfing you, surrounding you, and filling up every cell of your system. It's transmuting, it's healing. Yes, it's incredibly healing and it's very comforting. So feel the comfort within the body. And we're going to exhale, pushing out what does not serve us. Whew, nice, guys. Yeah. Good clearing and sweeping. I think for some of you, you're really just exactly where you need to be. It's just good every now and then for us to hear that. You're where you need to be. We're just doing a clearing of anything that might be coming up in that mental, rational mind of going, am I? Am I? Like the questioning mind. That's just the ego. That's what's coming in. And that's okay. That's a part of life, right? We're always going to be having that conversation between ego and higher self. Let's take a moment and lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra, guys. It's just yours. We're never putting up armor or guarding. I want you to say, what's mine is mine. What does not serve me, kindly stay out. You have free will, okay? You have the power to let in whatever you like, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, supportive, restrictive, okay? So we'll practice our discernment this week. I also just heard, do you believe in yourself? Good question to ask every now and then. This was amazing, guys. Please do let me know in the comments. I'm just continuing to feel this amazing transformative energy with some of you. And the thing is that because a lot of it is happening on the subconscious, there's so many humans right now who are transforming and they don't even know it. You might have these days where you're like feeling really crazy and you're like, what is going on? Like, just please be kind with yourself. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. There's so much that's happening beneath the surface within your bodies that you don't have to have an answer to right now, okay? And if you're ever wanting support with that, contact me. And with that, I hope this healing was supportive, and all of the information for my work is down below, okay? Please like this video. Please share with someone who you think it would support. Subscribe and join this beautiful community of souls who really support each other in the comments. We're such a loving group. I love you guys. And yes, all the information of my work is down below. My one-on-one immersions where we deep dive into this kind of work, spirituality, self-love. Where are we stuck in life and how can we find the forward movement? My intuitive energy healing info is down below. My new website. Please do check out my new program, The Shift. This is my self-love experience. It's all about unlearning what self-love really means and finding that first step into our best friendship with ourselves. But that first crucial step is really unlearning what we were taught that actually was and shifting our perspective quite deeply. It's affordable. You can do it at your own pace and in your own space, in your home, in your own time. Okay, guys. Lastly, thank you so much for your donations. And if you found this healing supportive, I truly appreciate them. All the links for that are also down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.